Evening guys and girls, tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Designa Ultralites V2. These are probably some of the lightest darts that I've played with and reviewed so far. These coming out at a barrel weight of about 14 grams. They're also actually a really small barrel as well. So the reason I picked these to review tonight is because I think they'd be a great junior dart for kids that are up and coming, that are wanting to pick up soft tip, play on the Nexus, etc., or play on any soft tip board. They're a really good starter dart for junior players, younger kids, perhaps under the age of 11, under the age of 10, because they are that much lighter, which means that they can get used to throwing at the board. And then when they get a bit older, they can move up a weight and hopefully sort of use a more sturdier dart and heavier dart. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, look at these. We're going to look at the packaging, we're going to look at the barrels, we're going to have a few throws at the board, and then have a little summary at the end. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the packaging now for the Ultralight V2s. Comes in your standard designer plastic case. They're well known for these. Again, you've got ultralights written up the side here. These are 80% tungsten soft tip, ignore that bit there. They are actually a soft tip dart. Weighing 16 grams, 80% tungsten barrels. You get two sets of flies, one set of nylon shafts, and it's got the Designa logo at the base there. Lovely little window here, just so you can see the darts themselves, and obviously you can see the colour of the fly that you get in the top window there as well. Give it a little flip, and again all the housings are there for you to see. So you've got housing there for your standard stems, standard nylon ring stems that you get. Two sets of flights, and obviously there's your barrels there in a nice little plastic holder at the bottom. Again, the Designa logo stating it's made in the UK, and it says again, the darts is an adult sport. Children should not allow to play without adult supervision. And as this is a review that I'm doing for a junior setup, please do remember to watch out for your kids when they are playing. There are a lot of removable bits on these, so obviously the tips come off as well. You can put them in their mouths or do anything like that with them. Obviously the stems detach and the flights as well. So just be careful, make sure that you are sort of keeping an eye out on your kids when they're playing, but please encourage them. They are the future of the sport, and without kids getting into it, it'd just die out and fade out. So we're going to have a look at the barrels now and move across to the next section of the video. Okay guys, let's have a quick look at the barrels now. So as I do with all my explainer reviews, I do test and weigh the barrels each individually. So we do that now. So as the first barrel is coming in at 13.55 grams. And the second one is coming in at 13.5. And the third one, 13.6. So they're all within 0.1 of a gram, which is really good. So now we'll take a little closer look at the barrels themselves. So looking at these here, they are actually a really nice looking barrel. Excuse the dinks and the scratches on them. I have been playing with them, and so has my my boy Tyler, and he gets on really well with them actually. So as you can see, you've got a nice indented scallop to the center of the barrel here. A couple of nice rings at the front and nice rings at the rear, and inside here there is a micro grip to the actual barrel. So you can see there's some micro rings, some nano grip just to the inside of that indented area there, and that really does help with the grip. I find that it can help with the child to help them find their grip, so they can either use it towards the rear of the grip or towards the front of the grip, and they can get on really well with it. So they are actually a really nice little dart to play with, and I've had a lot of fun with them, to be perfectly honest with you. So I will give you some sizes now. So we're just going to get the calipers out and have a quick look at the widest part of the dart. So that one's coming out there at 6.2 millimeters on the width. And then obviously the length of the dart as well. I'll give it a little pinch. So yeah, it's only 37.6 millimeters. Now you will find that with a lighter dart, you will end up getting a much shorter barrel, because obviously they don't need to use anywhere near as much metal to make the weight up. So you always find that a lighter dart will be slightly smaller. So yeah, it's only 37.6 millimeters across. Again, straight in the end there, 2BA thread for the tip and a 2BA thread for the stem. These come as standard with a standard dimple black tip, and then the standard nylon stems. Put one of those in here, and then obviously you've got your designer flights that just pop onto the top. I'll pop one of those out now, and we'll put the whole dart together. And what I'll do this time is I'll just pop it on the scale and we'll see how much it weighs as a whole unit. So we'll pop that on there nicely. And that is coming out at, let's just tear this off. That's coming in at 14.99, so around about 15 grams. So 15 grams is a whole unit. So yeah, it's coming up as a gram less than what it says on the tin. So yeah, a nice light dart for a junior to throw. So I'm going to take these away now, have a little chuck up at the board and see how we get on. Okay, let's have a little throw at the Nexus now with the Designa Ultralites. So yeah, they're extremely light dart. They fly really nicely actually, to be fair. Yes, it's like throwing feathers, but for a junior, it's going to be about the same as somebody like myself throwing an 18, 19 gram dart. I like the shape of the dart. I think the little scallop in the middle is really nice. It really does hold his thumb quite well, and like I say, it'd be good for any juniors to train to see where their grip lies at the front, at the rear, and obviously they've got smaller hands as well, so their hands are going to fit onto the dart slightly differently than how mine would. Yeah, the flights are straight to group well. I like the flights in these, again, the sort of smoke effect on them. You see that with a lot of designer and mission flights now. They sort of do a general colour per style and per sort of name of dart. So all the ultralight range will have the same flights, etc., etc. And yeah, the price point on these is really good as well. So you're not going to be paying out an absolute fortune for a set of darts for a junior that maybe will get bored after, I don't know, a couple of 3 weeks of playing and not want to carry on, or they're just not going to be into the game at all. You don't have to pay through the nose just to set them up with a set of darts for them to give up in about 3 or 4 weeks. So the price point's good, the weight's good, the shape of the dart's good, and they're actually really quite grippy. I think I might actually use these darts for a little bit on Sunday. Yeah, they are really nice. So have 3 more, and then I'll go and do a little summary. So yeah, so we're going to take these now, have a little summary of the dart, and I'll tell you what I think of them. Okay guys, just to summarise the ultralights from Designa. Yeah, they're a really, really nice, compact dart. They're obviously compact because the weight is so low. So anybody looking for a smaller dart, these are ideal for you. But I will keep my focus on the fact that I would definitely tailor these to a junior audience. We at Soft Tip Central are releasing a junior tournament next month. And obviously we're going to have some designer darts as the first prize for both entrants that win each of the groups and the tiers. But these ones I think are really good for children in the lower tier. So children that are just starting out, perhaps 5, 6, 7 years old, maybe younger, just picking up a set of darts for the first time. These can offer a lot to a new starter. Obviously, because of that indented scallop in the centre there, you can sort of find where you would prefer your grip at the back or at the front. Also, like I say, their hands are a lot smaller, so it gives them a sort of an added area to grip onto. I like the twin rings at the bottom. I think it gives sort of a little bit of additional grip to the tip of the finger. But this nano grip section here, the nano ringed piece in the middle, it's really got a nice sort of pull to the actual dart. Again, they're turned really well. They look nice. Designer, again, I will say it. Nice darts, but it's pocket money prices. They're not an expensive dart to go out and buy, so they are ideal. Again, for parents that want to go out and buy their kids a set of darts, give them a little gift that's not going to cost the earth. Like, I mean, you could go out and buy, I don't know, a BMX for £200-300. They ride it twice, can't be bothered to do it again. But they're going to cost you no more than £15, £15 to £20, and you can buy these at a180.co.uk. If you do go on the A180 website, please use the discount code STCUK. That'll get you 5% off any order that you make with them online. So that's a really good thing to take advantage of for obviously your tips, any stems, flights that you want to order. You can go and get all your accessories, and they also do steel tip as well. So any steel tip players out there, go on there, have a look at their website. They're really, really good guys. Carl's fantastic. He's done a lot to help out the channel, and he's really helping us to sort of kick forward, which is really nice of him to do that for us, and we really do appreciate it. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, I do have another set of super darts that have been sent to me all the way from Norway. They are the Bobby Pratt darts. I will be reviewing them soon. I'm just literally waiting for an interview date to have a chat with Bobby and find out again what his reason was for going over to super darts, why he chose them, and what his passions are in the game, and the bits and pieces going forward. So that's coming up next, hopefully. In between that, we may have a couple of reviews. Obviously, it depends on how long it takes him to get back to me. But failing that, we've got our tournament on the 7th of June. That we've had near best part of 100 entrants for now, and we've got an absolutely fantastic bundle of prizes. So we will be going live on Facebook for most of the day on Sunday in fits and starts. So we will start with a live at 2 o'clock for about, I would say, half an hour, 45 minutes, just to sort of give me time. I'll probably play my first round match and lose my first round match on the Facebook Live. And then we'll be going intermittently throughout the day just to bring you coverage of that tournament. So feel free to tune in on our Facebook page at Soft Tip Central UK, and then you'll be notified of the lives when they go ahead, and then you can see us all sort of in the sort of hub looking at the bracket of the tournament, and you can follow it all through our Facebook page. Again, we've just brought on a couple of new members in David Dibb and Emma Dibb. They've come on board with us. So yeah, we've got more people to answer any of your questions on the Facebook page. They're more than happy to talk to you guys, and more than happy to answer any questions that you have, as am I. So now with the team getting slightly bigger, we can sort of help a lot more people out and do it a lot quicker. So feel free to jump over and see us. Failing that, have a great evening, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.